Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Cold Waters, episode number 10 in the Seawolf. Let's look at what the briefing was. It's been a couple days and it's time to refresh ourselves on our orders. Commandos, oh, we're still on this one. That's right. Well, I mean, let's re-reload our torpedo while we're at it and continue on course. It's like a holding action. I don't know. Can they approach from the east? They can't, right? Get away. And look at all these ASW aircraft we have just detecting nothing. Okay. The fact that we're getting it way over there means that surely must be it, right? Although I don't want to... Oh, okay, let's get this guy. Don't want to leave all the way just in case they sneak in behind me. Alright, so let's just man battle stations. 219 will be at 600 feet going way too fast, which is why I probably should have slowed down, but that's okay. Strong thermal layer, that's nice to know. I assume this is also deep water. It might not be 1,914 feet, as most of the ocean floor is, we all know. But, bearing 219. Let's keep that in mind. Here we go. Just east of south, or just west of south. So, do front then? It's going to fade, obviously. Last bearing is 219, my bearing is 219. That's not a good combination. Let's quickly dodge to the right. Go to signatures. My sound isn't on. Let's fix that. My sound is way too loud. Let's also fix that. That should be good. Okay. So let's find out what we're up against here. I assume a submerged vessel, also known as a submarine. Yes. Oh, apparently they're cavitating. Okay, we got another one though. How close are you? Okay, that's enough that I'm gonna give him time. Let's assume that this is a merchant. Let's go backwards, and I'm kind of confident it is. And what do you know? I'm getting better. Okay, so what is the depth? Oh my, it is 1,914 feet. Apparently everywhere in the world, just 914. Now this is going to be a problem because they are going to have a chance to counter launch. They're going active at this... Oh, they're at the surface. Okay, let's make our depth... Oh, okay, let's head south. Let's head right at them. Maybe we'll get into the baffles. I mean, it's fun to do, right? It's pretty easy to sink these ships, but it's more fun if we can do it in kind of a cheeky way. 13 knots, they're not going to get far. They don't have much of a test depth. I mean, there's a lot of negative factors working against them. One thing I'd be curious about, for those of you who know, is I know that we have this depth that we can go to of like 2,000 feet, let's say. Torpedoes are probably rated for much deeper than submarines can go because just it's a lot easier to make smaller structures more deep sea worthy. But if you knew that an enemy submarine only had a test depth of, let's say, this is 1,000 feet. Oh, sorry, I went too far. Would you possibly go extremely deep and launch your torpedoes? Would they have, if they didn't really detect you, could you launch your torpedo and then put it on the same level with them through wire guidance, I guess? I mean, this is above the layer. But could you do something like that in order so that if they counter launch, their torpedoes are like way above you? Actually want to go something like this. This is fine. And I might need to speed up here just to get into their baffles. Of course we can just speed up time as well. There we go. Seems about right to me. I'm gonna get this torpedo to go above the layer. If she's wire guided, we'd have a choice. Okay, so let's slow down for a second. It's extremely quiet. They detect us with active, but not with passive, because apparently their sensors are horrible. So I think I'll make my depth 200. Oops. 250. And then we're going to launch them because it's going to be hard to get into their baffles at this angle. kind of fun that we're just sneaking by. They definitely can't hear us. Okay, well, let's move towards them then. In fact, let me just do this. Sneak into their rear. Yeah, we're gonna get them. By the way, we should be paying attention. They should be visible, right? Where are they? Oh, there. We're just really close to the surface. So the double problem for them is they can't detect us. It's close to the. That's the worst case scenario. Is us being just below the layer, them being just above it, and any second now we're also going to be in their baffles. Just to make matters worse, and there it is. Okay, so let's do it this way. Okay, since we have the wire, let's guide it manually. And let's also divert. Probably in any moment now, we can just let it go active. I want to do that pretty soon, in fact, because it's got a little ways to go to climb to the surface. So. Okay. They couldn't have detected us. We can use our Shift-T dive, but I think we're going to be okay. Okay, steady course. They didn't go active yet. That's the kind of the thing which is saving me. Okay, apparently we got him. Scared the piss out of me, I have to be honest. Alright, level out. We're okay. And this is kind of what I was talking about, that they launched their torpedoes like way too shallow. I'm kind of curious, are their torpedoes going to dip when they go active? They haven't yet gone active, right? I guess we can tell when they go active when they start swiveling. We can just rig ship for ultra quiet again. Okay, they're at the surface. There's just no way they would ever detect me. Okay, come up to 500 feet, and that's the end of this little story. And there's our buddy on the ocean floor. Okay, good. So, weapons nearby. I guess we can't quite finish this mission yet. We'll wait. And there it is. Okay, leave combat. Got it. Oh! We did it! Good thing I didn't go for that one up in Qingdao. Holy cow. We would have lost the mission. We sank like how many submarines in the meantime? Just kept sinking them until we... They put their commandos in a Romeo? Not what I expected, I'll tell you that much. So, okay, let's see. 600 feet under, the Pentagon today revealed that several Chinese submarines attempted an incursion near Subic Bay. Several? Uh-oh. And were either destroyed or driven off by the coordinated efforts. Okay, so let's pretend I destroyed one and others were just driven off. Let's pretend. Cooperation between U.S. forces and those of allied nations was cited as pivotal to the successful outcome of this operation. The loss of so many vessels will certainly curtail the Chinese ability to project power in the region. Allied military installations continue to remain a high priority throughout the theater, as the United States' ability to maintain control of the region is dependent on these bases. I wonder how much, by the way, in the back of my head I'm thinking, Wonder how much the random number generation is on events going on. Like how much... Looks like I'm going to have to rearm. Paracel Islands. Okay. 8 TLAMs. Okay, well. As we don't have that many TLAMs, I know what we're going to do. I think the only thing we need to load is, well, we need to load, let's make it safe and call it 6 TLAMs, and the rest have got to be all torpedoes, maybe one extra Moss. Been pretty happy with the situation otherwise. Okay, so let's see. We don't need to go after those guys. Paracel Islands, okay, that's not bad. That's doable. I can do that, no problem. Let's go back to Guam. So I wonder how much the random number generation affects, you know, the events, the world map events, strategic events. Like Spratly Islands, one being taken over, because I've done pretty well. We've accomplished more missions than we've failed for sure. Maybe we've only dropped 2 missions, 3 missions. I mean, sinking 16 warships, 16 submarines, 5 merchants, forget about that. I'm assuming that's not a big deal. Those aren't ships that take forever to build. You know, they have them. I'm sure China has them in abundance. But the 16 warships, which is 16 escorts. So just the other day, I was talking with Historical Gamer, and we were marking on a member of the Discord, Lekius. He's actually in the Coast Guard, and we were looking up how many cutters the Coast Guard have, and they have like 250. So if we just assume that China has more escorts than the U.S. has, U.S. Coast Guard has cutters, we've only done like what, 5% damage to that. But one submarine doing 5% of the total Navy. I mean, maybe they have 1,000 though. Who knows? I have no idea how many warships they have. Oh, you and your XO proudly send the rest of the crew ashore for some days of rest after your outstanding mission performance. The Admiral's office then invites you for a personal debrief and a toast. Hooray! Okay, so let's do this reload thing, which we certainly need. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's get one for good measure. Let's get one more of these for good measure, because we have time to actually load exactly what we want now. Load the extra Moss, because it's nice to have. And then the rest just has to be torpedoes. Great. Hopefully, I guess our decoys are automatically reloaded. We want more! Give us more! I don't know what these buttons do. I think that they probably do something I don't want to worry about. So let's just cast off. 25, that's only 1 day in port. I feel bad. You guys have 1 day for shore leave. And then we're back on the road. Review orders. We have this, it's green now. Ah, that's really nice. I'm glad they did that. Probably a lot of people were complaining. Paracel Islands, I really like the location as well. Just going to flank speed on over. 1,914 feet deep all along here, I'm pretty sure. I kind of like want to accidentally stumble into them. But, okay, mission is a priority. There's a lot of submarines over there. Let's come from this angle, which is, I think, the deepest. Maybe not. There's no zoom option. I just assume that this is the deepest. But, okay, mission deployment zone is nearby. Let's definitely keep a Moss available. And we want TLAMs. Lots of TLAMs. Probably what I'll do is I'll have these on standby. I don't want to launch torpedoes before I launch my TLAM. I probably do want to launch 2 Mosses first and then meet that. Like, as fast as we can, load 2 TLAMs in their place. In fact, I'll probably load these as TLAMs. Let's just have 1 standing by. We'll need to reload this one as a TLAM if the coast is clear. This is like my emergency torpedo. Then we'll fire 2 Moss off, or maybe just 1, I don't know. Probably we just need to do 1 Yeah, let's do one. So that means we only have one emergency measure. We have one MOS. We launch. The torpedo gets changed to the TLAM if everything's clear. We know what we want to do. And we have deep water, which is fantastic. In fact, this is great. Let's go to 200 right away. Start identifying ships, though. Don't think this is probably all. This looks like a merchant. I recognize you. You have that merchant, either a merchant or a trawler. Profile. Okay, I stand corrected, perhaps. Oh, it could be a submarine. Okay, it is none of those things. It is defense. Okay, where's my mission, by the way? Oh, what the hell? That's confusing. Which one am I supposed to hit? I hope it doesn't matter. Really hope it doesn't matter. Okay, we have a Wei. And we have double lines over here is pretty easy to identify. Yes, Aluda. Okay, so let's kind of sit around. I guess this is not 1914. Aha, 1700 for once. Let's check our detection profile. Yeah, nothing, no how, no way. Good. So if we end up doing something, there's going to be, what, a helicopter and an airplane. My worst nightmare. So we have to be a little more careful. It's really nice that we're practically in deep enough water that doesn't matter. But, by the way, can we launch these at, let's go to 201. Can I launch these at 201? Yeah, 200 has to be at 200, so let's go back. 200. Okay, so I'm at the max launch depth. Let's find out how close these are. What I can possibly do is launch a torpedo very long distance. Very long distance at these destroyers in the time that it takes me to. Wow, it's very quiet too. And in the time it takes for the torpedo to get to its target, I can reload my TLAM and basically start immediately launching the TLAMs. Although the only way this works is if we launch this, then launch this, and we need to actually launch two, or I should say reload two TLAMs in time. So I'm going to try to inch away from these contacts. Let's go southwest. Actually, I kind of want to go just due west. Yeah, I think that makes sense. 261 is fine. And we can launch now? Ha! Got it. I thought there might be. What is it? I'm guessing it's a merchant, though? No? Ooh, could it be a submarine? Oh. This one doesn't seem to quite line up. Oh yeah, this one doesn't. Okay, there it is. It's a Ming. Damn it. Where are you? Where's the Ming? Uh-huh. So it's this direction, which means we wouldn't want to just flee directly that direction. Let's slightly different angles so we can get them back. Alright, so this is great. We have, actually the Ming, what, is the Ming like really good? It is. So the Ming is something we need to worry about. Let's actually focus on the Ming. So the other ones are not going to detect us, especially if we go below the layer, but the Ming apparently could. She's in the same layer with us. Very strong layer, so that's going to be fantastic. I don't think that will be detected very easily. Our Moss should be detected very easily. So how do we want to deal with this? I like that they're going active already. Well, I mean, I guess why would I like that? It should only be a bad thing, but the fact that they're going active and they don't hear me should be a good thing. We actually have this WWIII dead to rights. Know exactly its distance. 25,000 yards away. The S3 Luda we have at 40,000, which is practically the length, the limit. I think our torpedoes have 40 to 45,000 as their limit. Apparently 35,000. Okay. Should be a difference between where they go active and not. But maybe it's 35,000 if they don't go active until the very end. Okay, we don't need to focus on the Luda, although we have better and better firing solution. Submarine we don't really need to worry about. I mean, we do need to worry about her. Don't get me wrong. We gotta worry about all these guys. I mean, I really want to kill this Submarine because it is guided missile launcher, I guess. DDG. I want to sink her for sure. Maybe that would even be my first kill. But let's focus on the Ming and try to get some information other than she's 70,000 yards away. Which I have a difficult time believing. She's very quiet. There's no way that we would detect her if she was actually that far away. I'm still of a mind to sink this Submarine. And then launch. I think we could do it. We're going to get toasted by some torpedoes no matter what. U7s on the WWIII. That's not good. But at least the rocket launch torpedoes, at least they have... they only go in a circle when they land, so... The Ming has U5 torpedoes, so that means that they don't have any rocket-launched ones. Okay. And how quiet is it? It's extremely quiet. 77, that's maybe the quietest. I think I've seen 75, but this is extremely quiet. Alright, well, we now have the Submarine well detected. Let's go ahead and launch. I guess this is what we want to do. Oh, actually, we can't even get to her in time. Okay. Okay. Well, let's prepare everything. Also check out where their helicopter's looking. I don't see our vessel at all. So that's good. It's going to be pretty apparent where we are, I'm sure, that once we launch. And what's the best thing to do? I think if we want to sneak out, we're going to still sneak out towards the Ming. I mean, we're finally boxed in, frankly. Best bet might be actually to move towards the Luda. Okay, let's... kind of want to launch this almost in the same direction as us, because that means it'll be easier for it to be thought of as the wrong one. It doesn't look like depth is really going to be an issue. Although, technically, I should sink out this way because it's open water. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. Let's not go too near the bases, though. Okay. Let's go... yeah, like this. But I really want to get that stop for me. So I'm going to load up a... I don't know, anti-missile guns. I'm going to load up a Tomahawk, try to take her out. So let's just launch one like this, I guess. I don't know which way I'm trying to get out of here. Let's launch one like this. Please very quickly load that up. Just grease it up and slam it in there. Okay, here we go. Alright, I think we're good. Here we go. Alright, let's reload. And let's get below the layer. Okay, well, it wasn't us. It's obviously someone else. I don't know what you're talking about. Certainly wasn't us. We launched that. Just waiting for the response. So far, nothing. Probably very soon, though. We'll see some action. Oh, okay. Apparently it wasn't so difficult for us to... Holy Mother of God. Oh my God. What in God's name is this? What the hell? What the... Oh my God. What the hell? Okay, wow. That was a very strong response. That was a very, 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 very strong response. We're getting down there in a hurry. Just gonna camp down here for, you know, a long, long time. Take off of ultra silent. I need my torpedoes and stuff. My God, how many is that? 1, 2, 3. One. Oh, they went after the wrong one. That's good. And then here there's 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, that was something. I think we want one of these as well. We're just gonna relax down here at 1,500 feet. Well, that moss was very helpful, I will say that. Jeez. Okay, so what's the plan now? Holy cow. Yeah, 3 torpedoes on that, 3 on this. 6 torpedoes, okay. I mean, I thought it was 7. They're starting to detonate now. That's good. We're not detectable by their ray. I do want to come back up so I can deal with this submarine. Do not want her to get away. So let's get another torpedo and then another tomahawk and then another torpedo and then another moss. Don't worry, boys. Just keep loading the tubes. Don't worry about noise. I'm not too worried about that. The Luda and the Jingwei are going to come for us. This is Sovereign that I'm a little worried about. Oh, another one. Jeez. And who, by the way, is near us? Helicopter is not near us. And the airplane has not done anything either. So apparently a sonar buoy has been dropped on my location. Well, should we set depth for 300? It seems a little bit bold. We're going to go ahead and do it. Probably have to be a little bit careful about this torpedo. Yeah, it's pretty close. Two threes ready. Got it. Don't want that submarine to survive. Yeah, that beacon is rather close. What is this distance? 2,000 yards away. Very close. I think we're going to have to set our course a little bit further southward. Oh, I hear it. Must have just passed over us. Did it? Actually, we're so deep it's actually going to be hard to tell. Oh, and now it's passing over us. Another torpedo, huh? Let's stay nice and low since we have a new friend in the water. We'll just... I guess not. We're noping out of it. Don't think so. Let's just stay a little deeper then. They probably know exactly where we are. Okay, let's get another moss out along this trajectory. I would like to go... would like to raise my attitude a bit. Jeez, this thing is right above us, which I guess is a good thing. The angle is too steep for them to really see. It's nice that these torpedoes don't act the way I guess real torpedoes do, that they actually spiral downward in depth in a circle and then back up. And considering how quiet it is, I'm pretty sure that this sonar buoy is able to detect us. So probably what we ought to do is just go flank speed out of here. Like, let them launch all their torpedoes. Let them know, let them, it's okay if they know where we are. Because they have already, I think, launched probably their full payload of all their, rocket launch torpedoes. Alright, let's start coming up again. This thing's been spinning for a while up there. WWIII is close enough that we probably should launch at her. I don't want to launch torpedoes this deep. Again, I don't really know the crush depth of all these things. Yeah, but we definitely need to get a Moss out there. And I think the best way of doing it is actually going to be to launch a Moss right by this sonar buoy just to piss them off. Like, all we hear is this Moss. That's my new strategy. When we get to maybe 800 feet or so. Okay, that's good. We can make it 600 feet. 600 feet is plenty of time to react. It's funny because I didn't like this campaign because there was no deep water in all the missions I got, and a lot of my previous campaigns in this, like all of them. And now in this series, we've actually been spending most of my time. I mean, I definitely try for the deeper water whenever I can, but I've been getting a lot of deep water missions, which is fantastic. Let's do something like this. Get another Moss. Launch at the WWIII. That one's still wire guided, which is nice. And eventually we'll get that Luda. You know what we should have done though is wait for the Moss to actually be at 600 feet, because then we would have been deeper. I want the Moss to be shallow. Could you? I don't think you can instruct the Moss what level to go at, but you should. Just very easily be a nozzle you turn. I mean, it's staying at one depth because it's set to stay at that level. It'd be nice if we could change that. Still haven't heard anything from the other ones, though. But that should be one dead ship. In fact, since that's going to be a dead ship, what I will do is set my heading to be kind of like that direction. Which will also help me get a little closer to the submarine. Or submarine, at least not let her get away. And that'll be my first glimpse behind us. Well, I guess the towed array has been doing its work the whole time. Is there a way you see if your towed array is deployed? It'd be nice if they gave you a little icon up here showing that your towed array was working. It's out and it's working. Okay, so guide left a bit, I guess. The Moss, and this is not the Moss. Pretty confident about that one. Yeah, so then all that remains is to launch another torpedo, which will kill the Luda, and then we launch probably 2 Tomahawks. Well, we can just try launching 1. The only thing we have to worry about now is the Ming. Now, where are you? Are you scouting me out right now? I guess not. So the helicopter's not really involved in the action. Obviously the airplane definitely is. Yeah, swinging by us. So it's going definitely, let's see, to my rear. Yeah, it's going over the... Wait, no. It's not fooled. Is it fooled? It might not be fooled. Let's go a little bit more west. We can avoid this sonar buoy. It's just not nice to have one sonar buoy defeat you. Nice to know that our torpedo is about to make contact. Yep, I would be scared too. Oh, here she is. Will she get another noisemaker off in time? No, because I'm controlling her. Got her. Okay, 1 down. Don't think we need many more moss. Oh my god, 42 minutes. Wait. What? Take another hit? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're flooding. It's never good. Who is that? Is that this thing which is shooting at us? No, who the hell is launching these? And also, let me know next time. Somebody give me a little heads up. This is not ideal. Lost one of our things. Now we're going to have to go back and get repaired, and nobody's going to want to wait, and... Alright. We have a kind of a funny little game going on here, because 1, we don't want to go too high because it will cavitate, but 2, we want to go high because we want to reduce our flooding. So for now, I'm going to just get away from this sonar buoy and keep high speed so that we can very quickly, easily avoid any further depth charges. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure if I saw depth charges entering the water. I did. Okay. So we're just going to have to get up to the surface so we can clear this flooding issue. I'm guessing it's the Ludo, although we haven't heard anything about her for a long time. Okay, slow down a little bit. Actually, no. Just go ahead and go for it. Oh yeah, this is definitely the culprit right there. Oh, that was just a buoy. Okay, scared the pants off me, but it was just dropping a buoy. Well, I do want to go this way. Can you guys get that flooding controlled? Well, this is a long-ass episode. I guess we're going to have to finish it in the next... because this is just the limit. We're at 45 minutes. So will the Seawolf finally take some mission-critical damage? Oh, land strike. That's nice. Let's find out next time. Sorry for the cliffhanger, but I mean, surely we'll survive this, right? Famous last words. So until the next one, thanks for watching and take care.